This is Lisa Toller with my HWE video journal for week 1. Describe 7 dimensions of wellness. The first one would be spiritual, which would be the value system that is adhered to by the individual. The ethics, morals, and essential respect given and received to promote active growth and learning in an individual. It can be religious, but most times the religion is just the base for that. 2 would be the social aspect, the ability to develop and maintain mutually respectful relationships. The equal and shared balance of respect and tolerance is essential. Knowing the roles and responsibilities of the relationships is the key to this one. The third is physical, the ability to perform everyday tasks to maintain your own health and perform your role in these relationships that you have. This includes tasks performed to improve your health and the conscious, active decisions that are made to do this. 4th would be an emotional aspect, controlling and expressing emotion in a constructive way, being able to deal with what comes at you in life with minimal stress. Part of that is your intimacy, which is understanding and conforming to boundaries set mutually between 2 parties and the ability to engage in comfortable closeness. Number 5, the intellectual aspect, which would be the cognitive ability to learn, understand, and use that information constructively. Understanding where there could be room for improvement and identifying how to achieve that improvement. Part of that is the locus and control, which is the ability to take responsibility for one's own actions in the role of self-awareness and health. And the other part is self-efficacy, which is the ability to believe in oneself and one's actions, the ability to manage oneself constructively. And number 6 would be the occupational aspect, the ability to manage one's time effectively, accomplish daily duties and getting your rest, achieving a balance to engage each dimension of health. 7 will be the environmental aspect, which will be the community health awareness and the ability to perform the duties of your role in the community to promote and improve that health, employing that code of ethics. Those are the 7 aspects of health. And number 2 is, what did I find about the assessment on page 27 that was surprising? Well, I was surprised at how many integrated areas there are. And there's a lot of similar qualities in each area that coincide with other areas. For example, knowing my values and beliefs is part of the spiritual health area, and being comfortable with myself is part of the intellectual area, I believe. And those values, being comfortable with myself and those values is part of emotional wellness. Each part has to work together in order to create a healthy whole. In the natural order of things, it does no good to have a refrigerator full of food, but you're hungry because you don't want to cook. I've always been taught that actions speak louder than words, and some of my actions in the physical assessment have been lacking. Which brings me to number 3. My weakest dimensions of wellness would be number 1, my physical, at a 66. I do not go to allopathic doctors unless I'm certain that my body will not heal without their prescription medications. I was properly immunized as a child, but I refuse to take flu shots. I will never be able to trust the corporation-backed medical system that has become our commonplace. I will be continuing to seek out holistic medical help. I am currently under the care of a chiropractor and see him regularly. I've always been comfortable with an average of about 6 hours of sleep, because when I sleep 4 or 7 or more hours, my body does not respond well. My second weakest at a 78 would be environmental, as the smoke and carbon detectors rarely get even looked at, and I don't even know what radon is, so that's not good for me, I guess. But the smoke detector does get tested every time someone cooks. And as far as the lights, I have 2 teenagers in my house. They are always on, and I just flip them off and go about my day. Nutrition was 3rd at 85, which is surprising, but to be honest, actively consuming meals is kind of my downfall. I concentrate on my work while I'm working and forget to eat. While studying, I like to munch or snack whether I'm hungry or not. So I just try to make sure I have healthy snacks and, to munch while I'm studying, and, some nuts, some raw veggies. I love dark chocolate, my best. But packing a lunch sometimes gets away from me, so I do have a few healthy choices around my work area, but just not really time to go get anything. My 3 strongest dimensions, actually I had 4 that scored 100. These were spiritual, emotional, intellectual, and occupational. My values were instilled at me at a young age and have been fundamental to my emotional wellness. I'm able to be the person I choose to be and feel positive about myself and my life because my life has meaning and direction. I greet each day with a song in my heart and a blessing on my lips, and I understand that not everyone can do that. I've been learning all that I can, especially about myself, and especially while here at Ashford University. The main motivation for my intellectual wellness is so that I can pass helpful knowledge to my family and my clients. My time management is important because I have a lot to accomplish in a small amount of time. Family, work, and school duties are sometimes overwhelming, and I find time for myself is nearly impossible. I'm still trying to find more than that rare balance that allows me that time for me, but I'm working on it. I have learned that wellness is something to be strived for and worked on by the individual and for decisions. just a work in progress. One way I can improve one of my weakest dimensions is following through on my plans. That will help me improve my physical dimension of wellness. I will be finding more time to engage in my physical activities that used to be a prominent part of my life. I will never trust the chemicals allopathic physicians would like to inject everyone with, but I will take better care of my body in more natural and attentive ways.